Hey guys, back with another video, and today I just want to talk about whether or not investing into Pokemon cards at the moment is super expensive or not. And really quick before the video starts, I did make a Discord server. I will leave the invite down in the description and comment section, so feel free to join. And today we're not going to be talking about the block that rotate out in 2026, such as Paldean Fates, Paradox Rift, 151, Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved, and SV Base. I'm really only going to be talking about the sets that are in 2027 and 2028 that got a little pricey and you couldn't really invest into it at MSRP. 151 Paldean Fates and those sets, they were sitting in stock and no one wanted it back then. So if you wanted to invest into it, everyone could have gotten in at affordable prices. So let's get into the video, starting with Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals is now $444, and I did get two of them down here at $220, but $440 for a booster box that is only 4 months old is pretty expensive, and I'm not sure if the risk to reward ratio is there. I am a firm believer in Destined Rivals. I do believe over time the set will go up, but investing into it right now at $443 is super expensive. And similar with the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, I am a huge fan of Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. The stamp, people love the stamp, but it's $392, and that is still also super expensive. So if you want to invest into Destined Rivals right now, you have to pay extremely high prices, and you have to risk Pokemon reprinting these sets. And even for Prismatic Evolution's Pokemon Elite Trainer Box, the box that I love, and I think this is going to be the best item in the Scarlet and Violet era, $400 is, pretty expensive. I did buy most of mine down here at $200, which is a pretty good price for this product. But no matter how bullish I am, I can't lie that this is pretty expensive. $400, and I do see this going to $1,000. So there are still gains out there, but it is a lot better to buy down here than pay $400. And now let's talk about the Super Premium Collection, which is going for $302, which is also super expensive. The Ultra Premium Collections from Sword and Shield era and the 151 Ultra Premium Collection. 151 is going for $600, and Charizard UPC is going for what, $410. So this being $302 while it goes out of rotation in 2027. Sorry. It makes really no sense to me because the promo card in here is not as good as the Charizard UPC and the 151 UPC. So $302, it is super expensive to buy this at the moment, in my opinion. And let's quickly go over Journey Together, because Journey Together, no one wanted this set. I'm pretty sure the Elite Trainer Box at one point was going for MSRP. The sleeve packs were sitting in Walmart. No one wanted this set, and even the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, throughout the entire summer, this product was stuck at $120, and now it's going for $200. And while it's not as expensive as the other sets, which makes which makes Journey Together one of the best buys or one of the more affordable buys, it is still expensive. It was $120 at one point, and the two booster boxes were going for $200 at a point. But with how crazy the market is, $250 and $200 for the Elite Trainer Box and booster box is not that bad, but it is still expensive. And Surging Sparks have flown under the radar since the Costco reprints, and the booster box has slowly been going up, and it's now $300. And I picked one up at $215 after it got reprinted, and should have picked up more because now it's $300. And is $300 expensive for Surging Sparks booster box? Yes, I do believe it is pretty expensive because at one point it was sitting for $120 and no one wanted it. But $300 with this current market state is not that bad. It rotates out in 2027 and it has already gotten one reprint. So, but I have to say, $300 is still expensive. So everything in this market is expensive. So you have to find the cheapest, most expensive item, in my opinion. Probably Surging Sparks. And Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box at one point was $200, and I made a video on it. And congrats if you bought. It's now $300. And $300, it's not that bad. The Magneton, the promo card in here, the Shinji Kondo one, is worth around $80. So it's not bad. The Pikachu has been going up in value, so $300 for this, not bad. It probably goes to $400. And let's talk about Mega Evolutions, which is insanely pricey. $300 for a brand new booster box. I have no words for it. I do believe this comes down, so I am for sure not paying $300 for this. I will hold on to what I have, but yeah, this is super expensive for something that rotates out in 2028. And I guess some people are looking at Destined Rivals and they think Mega Evolutions can do the same thing, but I honestly don't know. And the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are going for $230, $250, which leaves me speechless because I don't know. Journey Together, well, not Journey Together, Searching Sparks is going for around the same price, and it rotates out a whole year earlier. But I guess Searching Sparks as a set is not as good as Mega Evolution, so. But these prices are insane. I don't know if I can afford to pay these prices for something so new, but we'll have to see. And if I do, I will make a video on it. And the last two sets are White Flare, Black Bolt, and the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are going for $200 and $240, and everything's just so expensive. At one point, this was $165, and people were offering to sell it for $140, and people were offering to sell this for $130. So $200, I don't know, man. This market is just too insane, and I do believe it has to cool off because, you know, the percent gains are just literally not as good if these prices are this high. And, you know, I don't mind, you know, the older sets being high because, you know, my collector does go up. But these new sets, come on, we have to chill with these prices because I'm not sure if I want to pay $250 for a Black Bolt Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. I don't know if I want to pay these prices. And hopefully the market cools down so I can start buying products again, because I haven't really bought much. And in 2 days, I will make my video on what I bought in the month of September. And it's really not that much. So thank you guys so much for the support. I'll catch you guys next time.